הרב מנחם מענדל, זיינץ, ראש ישיבה in, welche ישיבה? הרב in we are the last סיום that we're making this year in the Rambam. It's Shnas Hakel. It's important everybody should come together and sit here. The סיום is Le'ilu Nishmas, Arav HaChosid, Arav Atomim, Arav Yisrael Meir Ben Alexander Sender. Is your side is tonight. Wow. רואי סי, בבקשה. שעה. רבוי סי, please come sit down. It's the last hakel of סיום hakel this year. רבוי סי, next hakel is במי ראש השונה. נו, next סיום. מנו.
Wir haben frisch den ersten Woche auf Frau. Das talk about Elchen und Haram, the dilemma of people of giving things to Hagdus. As the Rabbi, when anyone Yagdus, other than Yachim, of a person should not be Magdus and give away all of his properties. The Asa Canaan one who does so, even that's a cost is going against the Pasuk. So the aim for it says in the Pasuk, Mikor Shaloi from all that belongs to him, and not all that belongs to him. Kamesha Bir Chacham, as Chacham explained. The angel Chassidus does not Chassidus, and Shtos, it's Shtos. Ma'abed come money because he's going to lose all his money. The Tzadach Habit is going to come to rely on other people. But they won't have mercy on him. With regards to this and similar situations, Chacham said Chas Shaita, Mecham Chas Shaita is amongst those who destroy the world. Or rather, somebody who gives out his money in mitzvahs. Shouldn't spend out and let out more than a fifth. The year Kameshativ Nevi'im, and it should be as the Nevi'im commanded Mechakat Mishpat, one who measures his things with he judges them, he measures them. This is whether in word of Torah and whether in worldly matter. The film of Kabbalah, it's in Kabbalah, which a person's chayiv to bring. Had a chos Torah on a moment, the Torah cared about his money. And it says, if he misses Yad, he should bring as much as he could afford. All the more so, things that he's not required. It's only due to his vow that he took. It's only vow according to what is fitting for him. It says, a person according to how much he wants his present that he'll give, according to the bracha of Hashem that he gave him. There's a short word, something from a flaw. In the Rambam, the last few prakim says again that one is not that someone cannot be magdish davar shaloi b'nga olam. Something that does not exist that I can't be make hagdish. So if I have, I say whatever, whatever it is, if I say whatever I'm going to go fishing now, whatever my net will bring up is going to be hagdish. It doesn't work because it's not. You don't have it yet. Whatever this fruit this tree will grow, it's not hagdish. The Rambam adds in and says, but the Rambam says like his own chiddush. He writes it here, writes in Hilchos Mechira. That it seems to me that this is different when we're talking about although normally when I say it's Hagdish, it doesn't actually call him Hagdish, it doesn't actually come to the Eibishter, but the person, when he says I'm going to give it to Hagdish, it comes upon him a chiv that he has to fulfill his words and give it to Hagdish. And therefore the item may not come Hagdish, but he himself has a chiv that he has to do this. And the Rambam goes on with it. The Rambam said that those disagree, but the Rambam brings it down. So the Rebbe just explained in Kitzur this Indian what this Chacham means b'Veit Hashem. Everything has to have it on Veit Hashem. So the Rebbe explained in short that what does it mean in general that a person cannot be makdish or sell something that's not b'nga olam, something that hasn't yet come to the world. By a person, this means you have an item and you have its fruits, the things that are going to come from it, its resulting things. So the person himself is a seichel, his feelings, how he is, his personality. The paytas, the things that are going to come from it, are the mason, the acts, the things you're going to do. So a person cannot say, I'm going to sell to Hashem, I'm going to give over to Hashem my acts that I'm going to do. If you not give the future acts that are come, that are not in the world, that he can't give over, because if he hasn't changed himself, his guf, he has no control over what's going to happen. So everything he's going to want to do, when it comes time to do it, he's going to have a fight, and again a fight. There's no way I can guarantee the pay the things that are going to happen. So it has to come, I can't sell and guarantee whatever this davar shaloi b'nga olam. If the person makes a change in himself, he so to speak sells himself to the Eibishter, whether it's in a tzaddik, a beni, whatever it is, he sells the dekong or peres or whatever it is, then he could guarantee the resulting fruit will be given to the Eibishter. But without it, you can't give it to the Eibishter. Says the Rambam, what comes out, this is when it comes to Dvarim of Chor. I say I'm going to do it A, B, or C. When I'm going to do my Chomat, I'm going to do it. So I take a Chot to how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to add something into it. So, but man, I can't control it. If I'm not going to control it to go the way the Eibishter wants if it hasn't come yet. But when it comes to in other mitzvahs, I'm being given a hegdish. I take a Chot to do a mitzvah or Motei, whatever it is. Then, although I can't guarantee the later act, but it comes in me a chiyuv to do it, and that chiyuv gives me extra koyach, which means. What's the reason? What's the difference here? When it comes to things of worldly matters, so that's the Nefesh Ham's territory. It's his actions. He's doing it. I'm trying to control it. I'm going to control that you should eat L'Shem Shemayim. You're going to eat in this manner. You're going to do your thing. I'm going to control it. So then, I have no balance. I have no way to control what's going to be later. When it's mitzvahs, Torah mitzvahs, that's the Nefesh Ham Kiss doing it, and it's the Nefesh Ham Kiss's territory, his acts. So it's just that the Nefesh Ham is blocks and makes some problems. But it's within the Nefesh Ham Kiss's reach, so to speak, that he commits he's going to do it. Now the chiyuv he has to do it. It just has to break through. Now that chiyuv actually gives him a koyach, then it's his koyach, they can attack, come through and break through and do what he needs to do, and he'll be able to do it. Sefer Shuvu, Sefer Zra'im, Mechotz Shava, Zos Sidon, Mechotz Kanayim, Mechotz Matatanim, Mechotz Trumas, Mechotz Meiser Shem, Mechotz Levayach, Mechotz Kurum Shamatnas Kohuna, Shabigvoren, Mechotz Shmit Yevo. Mechotz Kanayim, Mechotz Chom, Mechotz Meiser Shem, Mechotz Flotzung, Mechotz Kanayim, Shalom Izir Tvoi Yarek Bakarim, Shalom Arbia, Behem Kanayim, Shalom Malach Bekirim, Behem Ka'afel, Shalom Nilbish Kanayim. Perek Rishon, Arach Arach Azrei, Shnei Minim, Zroim, Be'er, Ka'afel, Tesron, Loikish, and Emma Saltkon, Sizra Kinoyim.
After this is going to be a shir in Yoni Moshiach Vegurle. But I would like to ask everyone to please say L'chaim as the Yortzeit of my Shver, Harav HaChosid, Harav Atom Yisrael Meir Ben Alexander Sender, which was, whoever knew him knew that he was given a Chosid, or Yisrael given a Chosid, we say L'chaim.